my channel. So I've got my eyeshadow palettes. These are higher end eyeshadow palettes that I want to declutter today. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I did this about 7 months ago. I haven't bought a ton of palettes since then, so this is mostly going to be just decluttering what I really haven't used. And if you hear my kids, summer's in session, so they are playing behind me. Okay, so I do have Naked 1, 2, and 3, and I am going to keep all of these. I love these. They're well loved, and also I like to have these on hands for comparison sakes for videos, so I'm going to be keeping those. And I also have the Naked Basics 2, which I love, and I'm going to keep. I had Naked Basics, the original, and I ended up getting rid of that because the black shattered and it just spread into all the other shades. But anyway, love, love, love Naked 2. The IT Cosmetics Naturally Pretty palette. I talked about this in my favorite matte palette video. The only thing I don't like is that it's like this velvety sort of material, so it does get dirty, but I'm going to keep that. Okay, let's talk about some Lorac products. I love Lorac eyeshadows. Lorac Pro, the original, one of my favorites. You can see I've hit pan on some of these. Definitely keeping this one, and I also really love the Mega, and this is well loved for me as well, so I'm going to keep that. The Lorac Pro To Go, it is very pretty, and there was a time when I used it quite a bit, but because I have the other two, I just don't find myself reaching for this one as much. It's got some blushes too, so I think I'm going to pass this one on. I've got the Stila in the light palette. Love this. Kitten, one of my favorites. Gonna hang on to that. Okay, I've got the Rainforest After Dark palette from Tarte here, and these two colors are two of my favorites in the fall. I also really like the blush, so I'm going to keep that. Okay, another Tarte palette. This was part of a limited edition holiday collection, I think, not this year, but the year past. Ugh, I love it. I think it's really pretty, and I want to keep it because it's you know, a collector's sort of item, but I really don't use this very much. I've used this quad a couple of times, but I just don't reach for these colors that much. Yeah, no, I really don't. And I kept it in my last declutter, but I have not touched it. I think I haven't used this in well over a year, so I think I'm going to pass this one along. One of my all-time favorite palettes, Meet Matte Nude from The Balm. I love this so, so much, so I'm going to be keeping this. Love this color right here. Another matte. This is probably my current favorite palette. It's the Natural Matte from Too Faced. This is, like, I highly, highly recommend this palette. I love it so, so much. I'll link some of my favorite palettes in this video below, but I'm gonna keep that. Okay, this is something I picked up a while back at Target. We don't have Target here in Canada anymore. It was short-lived. I don't know. I thought I was gonna really like this. I don't like it as much as I thought I would. Some of the colors are nice. I feel like they swatch better than they apply, though. There's a ton of eyeshadows in here, and I feel like, and some blushes too. I just never reach for this, and I feel like someone else could make good use of it. So I'm going to pass it on. And I know I've said this, but I just wanted to mention it again. I have a long list of friends and family who have already kind of spoken for any of the products, so don't worry. They are going they are going to new homes if I decide to pass them on. So this is going in the pass on pile. Okay, I've got the Kat Von D Shade and Light. This is one of my newer palettes. I really do like it. I like this guy just a little bit better. I think these are a little bit easier to blend. These are a little bit easy to overblend just because they're so pigmented and soft, but at any rate, I still really do like this, and I'm going to keep it. I'm really not going in any particular order here, but I have the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette, which I love, and then the Too Faced Semi-Sweet, which I also love. These are just amazing, both of them, so gonna keep both of those. This is the Paula Choice, the Nude and Mattes, and this was actually a gift from my friend Melanie from Mr. Kong's mom. I really like this. I just used it for the first time a couple weeks ago, and Paula's Choice has some really great products, so really loving this, and it was a gift from my good friend, so of course I'm going to hang on to that. Another one of my faves, you guys may know I have a thing for matte shadows lately. This is the Becca Ombre Nudes. I've talked about this a bunch, but oh my goodness. Love, love, love. These are so pigmented and smooth. Oh, this is just the perfect palette to create like a very defined, classic looking eye. Love, so keeping that. This is from Sigma. and I like it, but I just don't ever reach for it. It's one of those things that I kept in my last declutter, and I have not touched it since. I don't see myself using it. I've got things that are similar. The one color that I do kind of reach for is this, well, that I did reach for was the light brown here, but I've got a lot of similar colors, so I'm going to pass this one on. Morphe Jaclyn Hill Favorites. I really like this. I've done some really pretty looks with this. This color up here is well loved, you can probably tell. Super pretty. So I'm going to hang on to this one. Okay, we've got one from Marc Jacobs here. This is, I think this is called the Starlit. Yeah, the Starlit palette. This is so pretty, and I love this when I want just like a touch of like a metallic pop on my eyelids. I especially love this copper color. I've actually used this all over my all over my lid and in my crease as a one shadow look. Hanging on to this. Okay, I do have another Naked product here. I should have showed with the other ones, but this is the Naked Urban Decay on the Run. I really love this. When I travel, I love taking this. I love the gloss. I love the shadows, the highlight, everything. The color right here is so pretty. So this was a gift from my aunt at Christmas time, and I really like this. Perfect for travel, so definitely hanging on to that. Okay, I've got the Amrezy Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. Love, love, love. These four in the middle especially are some of my favorites, so I'm going to keep this. And this guy is an oldie but a goodie. I think this was limited edition. I think it's been re-released. It may still be available. If it is, I'll link it below, because this is a great palette from Laura Mercier. These colors are just stunning. They blend beautifully, and they're just such beautiful, beautiful shades. So, gonna keep this one. This guy's from Bobbi Brown. It's called the Rich Chocolate Eye Palette. And in my last declutter, I mentioned that I didn't reach for it a lot because I found two of the shades were very, like there's not a lot of pigmentation to them at all. Or is it this one? No, that's the matte. Yeah, it's definitely this one. Like there's just barely anything. And this one. Anyway, I have been using it more because I love the vanilla shade for a highlight, and I like this brown color. I have been reaching for this more, and I'm gonna hang on to it. Okay, we've got a couple products from Ofra. These are really, like, they're quite pigmented. Like, they're super pigmented. And they're nice, but these colors I just don't wear. So I'm going to pass this along because I have some friends who like to wear colors, and I know they would make better use of this. So that's where that's going to go. And the same with this one. Really pretty. Some of these colors I would like to use, but I have like dupes for these in my Makeup Geek palette. Like the ones that I really, really like. You can see some similarities there with the neutral colors. Again, quite pigmented, really pretty, but because I just don't reach for them, I'm going to pass these ones on. Last but not least, I've got the Kat Von D, what is this called? Ladybird palette. This is a couple years old. It's all mattes, and I love it, especially in the springtime, and it's like a nice solid case, so I like to travel with it, so I'm going to keep this. Okay, so this is everything that I am keeping right here. And then this pile over here is what I'm going to be giving away. I feel good about this. I know these products I just have not touched, or like I said, the colors have not worked for me. And then these are the ones that I reach for time and time again. Okay, so I feel pretty good about this declutter. I think I made some progress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 palettes, sort of palettes, that I am passing on to people that I know will use them, or that the colors will work for a little bit better than myself. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Take care of each other, and I'll see you again soon.